Hello, I'm going to walk you through setting up your knowledge base in the Parallel AI dashboard. I've got this test account, Luxury Homes Realty. First things first, we're going to go to our knowledge base. Most companies are going to want their website imported. So I know that that's finished. We can go in here and see what's in our knowledge base. We have all the pages that I crawled from our homepage. We'll just go as far deep as you've set here in the max depth. Now we have all this information that we can recall when we're chatting with our AI employees. I just wanted to add a tag here just so we can test out the tagging and show you how that works. The tags can be added to files here in the knowledge base, and then we can also attach these tags to one of our AI employees, and that gives them access to the information. So you can see that it recalled that data from the awards document, and now we can pull that into the context and answer questions based on information from the website. That's our first example, pulling in your website, but you can also upload documents, PDFs, audio files. Those will be transcribed. You can upload most of your text documents, knowledge base. We could also use just by tags, or we could pick individual folders, but right now we're just at the root. Anything within scope of this user and Parallel AI has access to all the documents. Anything you put into the knowledge base will be indexed and available to the AI employees. When you're chatting with the AI employees, the settings are down here. This will allow you to choose particular folders. If you know what document you want to work with, you can go in here and you can pick it right here. So now we can query the information that's within the document. You'll see we're getting the full document. And then we can go just based on tags. The matching tags between the documents and the employees will return the data. We're only working with messages now because document tags not matching anything for this employee. You can also choose full documents. This is going to pull a lot more information into the context. You could give it an entire folder and it's going to pull all the documents into the context for that folder. Usually similarity ranking is the best because we're going to take what the question is and find the most relevant documents. But if you're running into an issue or it doesn't have enough context or it's not picking the right documents, you can use this as a fallback, or you can choose the document individually right here. The settings here on the chat is to get the documents prior to asking the AI, and then function chain is we allow the AI to query the documents on their own. So if they need documents or knowledge from the internal knowledge base to answer the question, then they'll do their own queries. Let me show you an example. So we run this command, and that's going to do a query, and then the AI will be able to answer the question after that. If you have a business account, you can set up automatic syncing from your knowledge bases. We offer Google Drive, Confluence, and Notion. The way you set this up is you click install, you give it a name, where you want those documents to sync, and then you provide your Google service account here, and then you can also set up daily sync, weekly sync, or monthly sync, and then you can install that, and that will automatically sync to your knowledge base on whatever interval you set. These are all a little bit different. There's some instructions here. And once you set these up, they'll show up down here. See, we already have our website. This is just manual sync right now. So if we wanted to pull in some new information, we could go ahead and sync that. But yeah, once you set these up, then all of your company documents that are in Notion, Confluence, or Google Drive will automatically get synced into your knowledge base. And depending on how things are set up, you may want to put that in, or you may want to put that just in your own personal space. Any folder outside of shared, this test folder is only available to me as a user. Most things are shared. It's the same with the knowledge base. Anything in here is going to be shared with the company, and then anything outside of that shared folder is private to the user. Now we can show setting up integration for Notion. Just give it a name, type, logo, and then we can choose what type of integration we want to set up. You can set these up on your Notion under the integrations tab. Okay, and then it's going to give us integration secret. Copy that. Here. And we'll put it into the shared, and then we can just set this up to sync daily. This is your company documents. Everyone works here and adds documentation about processes. We can set that up here, and then install. Your installed integrations again show down here. We've got a sync frequency of daily, and then that will just go ahead and start syncing. We'll go back, and then we can see documents start showing up. One last thing. Before these will sync, you have to go and select everything that integration can access. Okay, so now our documents start coming in. You can see that the Notion. And that's about it. Once you have all your documents in here, you can start asking questions about them and using them for writing content and a lot of other different places within the platform. Have any questions, send me an email and I'll be happy to get back with you. Thanks.